Yeah, the hurricane thing is no joke. It's coming up. To any of my viewers that, you know, you've been through hurricanes or not, it's never a joke. It's always good to be prepared, you know, even though there's a chance you might see one that's going to come hit you, and it doesn't. You're like, oh, I dodged the bullet. Just remember, it's not always like that, so always be prepared. Don't second guess it. I got tons of crazy news to talk about, but just remember, hurricanes are no joke. You might live in an area that has them or hasn't. Just remember, always be prepared. You know, even if you dodge a bullet, always be ready that, you know, it's not always going to happen. So it's always good to have the right stuff you need. Some crazy news that's happened in the last, like, week. Jet ski related, boat related. I'll roll the clip.
Video from a helicopter. We spoke with the couple at the center of the miraculous save. That was all caught on camera.
Didn't know how bad it was until we got, you know, onto land, and everyone was telling us, you know, the horror stories of the lake and how people don't really survive what we encountered.
That was the moment Michael and Kathleen Root were praying for when they were rescued. They were rescued yesterday after being stranded in the water for about 7 hours, 3 miles offshore of Lake Forest Park Beach. The couple was out for a ride on their watercraft when they were thrown into the water. The Yamaha drifted far away as they swam for shore.
Just kept telling him to swim, no matter how much progress that we made. Progress is, you know, little progress is better than no progress, so.
Eventually, someone spotted their Yamaha watercraft with the Roots' personal items and called the Coast Guard. They are sunburned and sore, but okay.
So what happened in Lake Michigan, off of Chicago, a couple were on a Yamaha Wave Runner jet ski, and they got jumped away and got thrown off, and they were out, I think it was like 6 or 7 hours swimming to try to swim the shore. And anybody who's not been to Lake Michigan is like, almost looks like you're in the ocean. Big waves. Luckily, somebody found their Wave Runner jet ski and called the Coast Guard, and the Coast Guard picked them up by a helicopter, which is totally crazy. They're lucky that they were found. You know, that they had nothing. And that's, again, getting to what I show you guys. Be prepared. I got all these stuff on my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop. I am Beowulf. You know, I got the waterproof bags, the beacon that can call in the Coast Guard if you get stranded. You need all that stuff. It doesn't matter you have to be going to the ride in the ocean. You can be anywhere. It's good to be better be prepared than not. Also, crazy thing in Florida, on their intercoastal waterway, some guy was on a Yamaha Wave Runner jet ski, however you want to call it. I call it jet ski. Some boat captain was drunk and then rammed straight into the guy on the jet ski and killed him. So, you know, always when you're out riding, be prepared. Remember that a boat, when they're going fast, is pointed up. So it's always better to be known and, you know, keep an eye on it. Always be, like I always tell people, when you're riding, have your head on a pivot. You just know everything that's going on, because you can quickly dodge something when it happens. Also, another crazy thing, this is a local thing that happened. The Waccamaw River ties into the intercoastal waterway out here in the Myrtle Beach area, and there were these two boats on there last Sunday that had a confrontation, and one of the guys was drunk, because that's how he got arrested, rammed the other boat. Man, it's that is just crazy. And I've had some, like, you know, people get a little crazy on the Waccamaw River. That's why I don't ride hardly ever. If you watch, when was the last video you see me on the Waccamaw River? Because of that reason. And it can even happen on the intercoastal. Anywhere you ride, always be aware of what's going on. And you never know what can happen. But almost to the boat ramp. Hopefully I can get in here. Almost all the places in Myrtle Beach have been shut down. Last night I drove to the gym that I belong to, and they were closed. And I couldn't find anything to know if they were open or not. And I went to another location they have, and they were closed. And today was like half the day was sunny. So it's kind of weird, you know, when you have a sunny day and you're already closed. I understand it's all about the hurricane, but, you know, it's not here yet. It's still a couple days. but I don't understand why they were closed. There was a bunch of stuff shut down in Myrtle Beach. So like I said, always be prepared when a hurricane comes, because you never know. And I'll be doing some videos talking all about this, because I definitely know if you're new, living on a coastal line where there's, you know, disasters like that, you know what to do to be prepared. And, you know, the last thing, anytime you're in a bad situation, is never panic. Like right now, a hurricane's coming in a couple days, and I'm all chill and just like, hey, let's go on a jet ski. I'm all prepared. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not like, hey, let's do this, not worry about everything else. I'm already all prepared. Last time when there was Hurricane Florence, it wasn't the hurricane that did all the damage. It was weeks afterwards with all the flooding. So that's another reason why I want to get out. You don't know when the next time I could go ride it. Cross my fingers, it'll be all right. But it looks like it should just last a couple days with it. But the worst thing you have to worry about is these waterways and stuff, where there'll be debris and whatnot on there. So always be prepared after a big storm like that too. When you go out riding, you never know what'll be in the water. So be kind of curious to see what happens. Also, what's going on right now too is a king's tide, so it has the water surging and all that. So we'll see how high the intercoastal waterway is once I get out there. Man, it's good to see the police are out. Man, look at that, 4 police cars, no joke. Mall right by here is all closed. But yeah, they're out. State trooper. They're all like hanging out. Alright, so out here, Intercoastal Waterway, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Testing out the new mods I did to my 2019 Yamaha GP1800R. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button. To existing subscribers, I appreciate for you guys hitting the subscribe button. Also too, I'd hit the bell notification, get notified as soon as I have an uploaded on my YouTube channel. Also too, I have a giveaway going on that ends on September 19th. And how to enter to win this, you have to be subscribed to the channel, like the videos, and comment on the video. On September 19th, I'll pick a winner, and it's a $100 gift card to Riva Racing. And every month I plan on doing a new giveaway, so stay tuned with that. Man, I'll tell you, the current is like really strong today. You can totally tell, like, you can feel it. It's weird, because like, look at these rips. These aren't waves. I've actually never seen this ever coming out here. See how you can see like waves that look like wakes? It's just like how the water's looking. It's really weird. So at least I get to get out before this hurricane comes. Also too, check out my store. That's IamBeowulf.com. I have all my merch on there. Make sure to take a look at that. Enough talking, jibber jabber. Let's get out here and hear what the supercharger is going to sound like with the new blow-up valve. Oh yeah, you hear it now. It's like... sound like once I put an intake on. That's so cool. Reminds me of the old turbo cars I had before. can tell you what's going on. It's super windy. The wind is pulling south, but you can feel it. You can feel the wind. You can feel it in the water. You can tell most of the time when you see videos out here, it's like glass. You can see it's just like a little bit more rougher, pulling this way. The one thing I'm shocked out here is there's not a lot of people boarding up their windows anywhere. Wipe that lens. And also too, the reason why I didn't go to the ocean today is they had a mandatory evacuation of all Zone A that is on the coastal line. So the chances of getting in the water there would probably be next to impossible. I think it's already flooding. I know today at like 10:30 in the morning, at Goat Island, usually where I go launching, up by Myrtle's Inlet, they pulled all the goats off the island today. So, and it looked pretty flooded there from the video I saw that. I wish I could go out on the ocean, but also too, when it's a chance of riptide and all that kind of stuff, the last thing you want to do is go there. Now the interesting thing I just noticed here, now you might notice it didn't look as flooded back where I was, but you can see these trees are already underwater. The farther you go down here, This would be considered Socrates. This is prone for flooding. Originally, Socrates, there was this home I was gonna buy, and it actually flooded. Well, it was flooded before the couple hurricanes back, and then it flooded really bad. It flooded all the way to the ceiling, and I'm so glad I didn't buy that house because it would have flooded now twice. But you could tell that usually these docks, if you look at other videos, these docks are usually, like, especially that one is usually really high out of the water. You can tell how the water is rising over in this part of the intercoastal waterway. I mean, who knows what it's gonna be like. I mean, you can tell from water lines where it normally comes to, I guess, but I don't know. Just figured to share that with you guys.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, no, no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and it giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my savings. Take to the top from the basement. New car, race on, fast lane. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Jordan number 7, East Bordeaux. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and it giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and it giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
nice to get out here on my 2019 Yamaha GP1800R. Last ride before Hurricane Dorian. It's there's a hurricane coming. There's no chance to ride anytime before then. Who knows what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. You can tell it felt really windy and rough. I've not felt, even on a busy weekend, the water just doesn't get like that. There's a strong current going on and a strong wind. If you haven't checked out IamBeowulf.com, I got the hats, tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, IamBeowulf.com. Also too, I have an Amazon store. That's Amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. You can find the bumper on there. You can find the tie downs. Even this with Yamahas is pretty sick. Cable for it instead of having just the regular red one. They're even stuff too, like I have the knife I carry on me, the shark band, the boots. They're all under different categories. The wheel jack for the trailer, the tires, the spare tire stand, everything's on there. So make sure to check it out. Also too, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I hope everybody who's affected by the hurricane is safe. I've seen this stuff in the Bahamas. It is like intense, super intense. It freaks me out when I see that. There's tons of content coming, so stay tuned. Also too, give me a follow on Instagram if you like. Iam_Beowulf. Be driven to win. Awesome thing going out there today. There wasn't any trash. The current's so strong, it's probably, if any was, it's like shooting down. But remember, every day is Earth Day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Beowulf.